Tienke, Africa's Eden. You're dealing with new areas of Africa, perhaps unexplored areas of Africa from a tourism perspective. Perhaps you can tell me a little bit more about what you do and how you do it.
Well, we started in 2001 and we're operating in West Central Africa. Started in Gabon as Operation Loango. It was a pilot project and we've been there for 7 years now, and we've expanded to Sao Tome and Principe. And we're also looking into expanding to other regions like the Central African Republic. What we do is we offer tours and accommodations to people from all over the world, and they're mostly people who are interested in conservation and tourism, because what we're doing is a whole concept that tourism revenues are put back into nature. They are going into conservation projects. So basically that's what we do. We have our accommodations in Gabon, Sao Tome and Principe, in Loango National Park. And we offer people the opportunity to really experience authentic nature in a really pure environment. So if you compare it to Tanzania, which is really more like where you can see animals on the spot, and Gabon is more like a pure nature experience, whereas there's not too many tourists, and there's lots of wildlife, but they're forest animals and they're a bit shy. So it's more like the jungle, the savanna, the ocean, and the beach area. So we have all of that, and we offer something new really to people who know Africa.
Excellent. So you have a fairly targeted market in terms of your client base. How do you attract clients at the moment? I mean, how would anybody ever find out about Africa's Eden?
Well, it started with National Geographic. Mike Fay, who is a biologist and a conservationist, he went out into Gabon and he did the mega transect from Congo all the way to the coast of Loango National Park. And that has given us great coverage, and we're still getting requests based on that show because it's airing a lot. The other things that we do is we invite journalists out there and we ask them to see it, because Gabon is so different to other African countries that you really have to experience it. So what we try to do is to have people come there, experience what it's like, and then write about it and show images and put it out there in the media.
And if I wanted to go to Gabon, how easy is it for me to get there?
It's actually not that difficult, because Air France flies there a lot. They fly there daily, if I'm correct, but I can check on that. And they fly to Libreville, which is the capital of Gabon, and from there we take care of them, because we have a regional aviation company. Because Gabon is so much jungle, we couldn't operate without having that aviation. So we installed a small company that brings tourists to the different spots. And from there we usually transport them by boat. But it's fairly easy for anybody to come to Gabon, and we offer them weekly programs. So actually you could come next Sunday if you'd like.
Well, I'll think about it actually, but I've got a golf match on Sunday, but I'd rather be in Gabon, I think. So how do you expect, you were talking about getting involved in other regions with the same sort of strategy?
Yeah, it is based on the same strategy. What we do is we base it on conservation. So we're looking into expanding to the Central African Republic. The most important thing is that that nature is preserved and that they keep their beauty. So that happens in Gabon, that happens on Sao Tome and Principe. But it has to be, we're not going to expand into a region that doesn't have that conservation aspect to it.